Well, good morning, and we're out for another walk. I think I might entitle this one "The Last Snow of Winter?" Yesterday in the Lake District, particularly, well, not yesterday, the day before in the evening and then overnight, it snowed. So yesterday morning there was quite thick snow, and I would have liked to have come out to take some photographs, but unfortunately I had to work. So I've come out today, and there is still, let's just get that over there, still a little bit of snow. So what's the plan then? Right, I was thinking of where to go, and then I was looking on Facebook, and somebody who I follow posted an image captured in Deepdale. So I decided, I've never actually been up Deepdale. I've been around the areas, possibly on the crags either side, but never in the dale itself. So that's where I've come, Deepdale, and it's not too far from Ullswater. If you saw the video I did, is it 2 or 3 videos ago, going around the southern bit of Ullswater and through Patterdale. If you carry along the road south from Patterdale, you pass here, so that's where I've stopped to go up Deepdale. If you get to Brothers Water, you've gone too far. So that's the idea, to have a wander up here, see what we can see to take pictures of, and then I don't know what we'll do, whether we'll come back down, we'll see, because we could get to Fairfield and then down whatever, we could go to St Sunday Crag, just not quite sure. So, but that's the plan, certainly, to go up Deepdale, see if we can find some nice images to capture, and then work out a route back. So anyway, we'll carry on walking and we'll see you a bit later. Right, well, we found our first composition. I'm not sure how good it is, but I saw this tree from over the path, and I thought we'd come over, see if there's any cascades or anything, which there are a few. So the composition is more or less, you can see the camera there, as we see in the video here, although I've done it in portrait mode. If we look at the back of the camera, at the moment we've got 100 ISO f8 and 0.6 of a second, trying to slow it down to get a bit of blurring of the water. And for that I've also got a circular polarizer on and a 6-stop ND filter. I have taken captured various images at various f numbers and shutter speeds. One taking the f number right down, just trying to get the tree in focus and the hills behind blurred, higher f numbers, quicker shutter speeds to freeze the water. So yeah, we'll see which one comes out best. Whichever it is, we'll put it up on the video after this, and then we're going to pack up the camera now into the bag and carry on heading up, possibly to Deepdale Halls, which is, you can see, is there in the middle of the camera. So yeah, we'll see you a bit later. Right, well, we've come up with another composition. If we look there, you can see the camera, and we're just looking up at this little cascade. There's no I'm having to work hard to find compositions. I mean, it could be just because of the weather, because everything's blanketed in snow. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, hopefully it'll make a nice little image. Again, we've got a polarizer and a 6-stop ND filter on to blur the motion. I've taken captured various images, different shutter speeds, different f numbers. And if we look at the back of the camera, I don't know how well we can see it because of the way the light's shining. The last image was 100 ISO f5.6 and 0.3 of a second. So yeah, it's a reasonable one. There are supposedly some waterfalls a bit further up, but they look as though they're in a bit of a canyon, so or gorge. I'm not quite sure whether we're able to access them. So yeah, we've got that. If it's any good, whoops, slipping on the snow there. If it's any good, we'll put it up on the video after this, and we're going to carry on. We'll see where we get to. So we'll see you a bit later. Right, well, we've come off the footpath and we've followed the river, and we've come to these, whether you'd call them waterfalls or cascades, I'm not quite sure. So I've stopped just here because I might take this, and I don't want to spoil the snow. I mean, if I come back slightly, you can see over here is all my footprints, etc. Whereas there we've got pristine snow, and I quite fancy that as a composition. So I think I might abandon getting up to the top because I'm not convinced of what views we're going to get for the top. We'll just see how what compositions I can come up with here. Spend some time looking around. It's quite nice up there. How easy it is to get further up, I don't know. You've got to be very careful. Just taking it steady, particularly where you think there's snow, because you may stand on something and you're in a great big hole. I have done that slightly once, went over Mini, and yeah, didn't get hurt, but yeah, I don't particularly want to end up putting my feet in cold icy water. So yeah, I mean that's the area, and we'll find some compositions, get some images, and then we might just turn back. Anyway, we'll see you a bit later. Right, well, we've come up with our first composition here, and what we're going to do is show it through the video camera. So that's recording now, and what you can see is we've got the sort of ice round there with some of the unspoilt snow there. We've got a little bit of runoff here, we've got a little cascade here, and then we've got the tree and the bigger cascade or waterfalls in the background there. I normally say what you see on the video is slightly narrower than what is on the actual the image, but I have decided I was going to do a 16:9 image anyway, which is what this stills camera records in. So yeah, so that's the image. We've taken it at various shutter speeds, various f numbers, etc. So whatever's the best image, we'll put it up on the composition, sorry, up on the video, and then we're going to try and get up and get some more, but I don't know whether I'll video those or maybe just put the images up. We'll see how it goes. So anyway, we'll see you a bit later. Right, well, we took another composition, another image that you'll have seen already, and we've worked our way up here to these slightly higher falls. I mean, I don't know whether there's anything any higher. And I've been taking one or two images. The first image I took, which was with a telephoto, was zooming in right on the icicles and the water coming through there. And then if we come down here, we'll see down there there's ice in the water with patterns, so I've taken one of that, and the final image, if we look there, there's the camera, and it's just the overall view of the Cascades. So I've taken them, they're all in monochrome, because as we see there's virtually no colour anyway. I can always change our minds on the computer, and taken a variety of shutter speeds, some freezing the water, some showing a more milky effect. So yeah, we're maybe just gonna we'll pack the camera up into the bag here. I'll maybe just go up a little bit higher, see if there's anything worth going to. If not, we're going to turn back. I've decided we've spent quite a bit of time here, and it's gone 2 o'clock, so to get to the top and around and back down is going to be a bit too much of a challenge, a bit silly I think in the conditions. So yeah, we've got plenty of images. It's been a nice walk, and we'll head back and see what we can find, but as I say, first of all I'm just going to look a bit higher. So anyway, whatever, we'll see you a bit later, and we'll put all these images up on the video now. Right, we're on our way back down now. We did climb up a bit from the waterfalls, but it's not obvious where the path is, so I'm just making my own way back. So we're heading that way and down there, and yeah, hopefully soon we'll be on the path heading back down Deepdale. So, but I thought, and I haven't checked the map. Don't know. I don't think that's Fairfield up there, but you can see the camera. And just wanted to get that mound. How it'll come out, I don't actually know. The shot was taken 100 ISO f11, 400th of a second, and it's also bracketed 2 stops above and 2 stops below, mainly because of the sun, but we know it might make a reasonable image. So yeah, we'll pack up the camera, we'll head back down to the footpath, and we'll head back to the van. If we see anything, might stop and capture some more images, but not. I mean, it's truly magnificent in the in its white clothing, the mountains round here. You can see down Deepdale there, and they're on to the other side, which names escape me, but to try and distill it into one image is just too difficult. So anyway, we'll see you a bit later. Right, well, back down nearly to the farm and not too far to the van, so I'll sign the video off here. For everybody who's watched to this stage, thank you very, very much. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, and if you enjoyed it, please click the thumbs up. And if you like the videos, why not subscribe? And if you click the bell, you will get notification every time I release a video. At the moment, I'm doing them once a week, 5 o'clock on a Sunday, which is actually tomorrow. But this one will be for the following Sunday. I've already got one sorted for going out tomorrow. So yeah, it's been a good walk. It's been hard work with the snow. Difficult to see where the paths are. Sometimes you sink right into it. Didn't quite get as far as I maybe intended, but the other side of that, I think I've got some quite nice, should we call it, images. Some of them quite intimate, others mainly waterfalls or cascades. Never quite sure when a cascade becomes a waterfall, but there we go. So yeah, not quite sure what we're going to do next. I am out on Tuesday with the Photographic Society, and what I was thinking of doing, if we get good conditions and I get quite a good image, I might just video taking that one image, then show the processing of the image, and then actually showing how I mount and frame my images. So that might make a good video, but I don't know. We'll see how it comes out on Tuesday, and that'll take a few weeks to do, because not only shooting the actual video, I've got to process the image, make sure I've got everything I need to mount and frame it, and that. So yeah, I mean, that's certainly a video I've got planned. So anyway, thank you for coming with me today. Hopefully encourage one or two of you to get out into the Lake District, and yeah, we'll sign up here and we'll see you on the next video.